Hey guys, I'm Jackie and welcome back to JackieNaturals. I hope you all are having an awesome day. So if you haven't noticed by the title of this video, we have part 2 of my declutter, and there's not too much. I actually didn't realize that I had another bag, small bag full of declutter items, and when I was going through my empties to separate them to record those videos, I found the bag. So I wanted to go ahead and separate it because that is already probably going to be 3 parts because I've been holding them for 6 months. I don't know how time gets away from me like it does, but it just continues to take me forever to do my empties, but I'm gonna try to get better. And I know I keep saying that, but I'm gonna try to get better. But I really hate doing declutters. This is my first series of declutters because I hate throwing things away. I feel super wasteful, and you know there are people out here that don't have much, so I just hate to throw things away. But these have really pretty much gone bad. I've had them for years now. They're expired, and I would be scared to put them on my face, so it's time for them to go. So let's go ahead and get right into it. I don't want to make this long. I know a lot of you have asked me about my makeup looks and you want me to talk about them, so I am going to talk about it in this video. Also, if you saw my liquid IV video, I will definitely go ahead and link it down below. This is the same makeup look. I just changed my top, so I'm going to tell you what I have on that video as well. So stay tuned to the end and I'll tell you about the makeup, but let's start with what I'm getting rid of. And guys, this right here is the Kylie Skin Foaming Face Wash, and look at that color. It's supposed to be clear. Okay, it's funny because I had this in my collection. I used it for a little bit, then I stopped using it, and then I went to pull it out to use it again, and I noticed it turned this color, and I couldn't remember because my memory is terrible, guys, if it was me or if it was this color. And then I saw my girl Lillian Beauty and Lifestyle declutter this with the same issue because it changed colors. So yes, it did go bad pretty quickly, so I do want to point that out to you guys. I mean, it was okay while we were using it. I don't remember if we had breakouts. I know some people had problems. I think we got a little bit after, but it could have been the new product we're using, so I'm not going to blame it on this necessarily. But yeah, definitely had to get rid of this because it did change colors. So that is what it is right there. I did like that little cute pink packaging, and it did have a little pump and a foam. RJ liked the foam. He liked using it on his face because he likes foaming washes because it's not as like sticky and stuff as the regular like soap. But yeah, we had to throw it away. Now this right here is a definite declutter in my stash. This thing used to irritate my skin. It's so crazy. It's Skin & Co. It's their cleansing oil, and I don't know what it is about this product. It's an oil. You shake it up and you're supposed to like put on a cleansing pad or something like that and just pat it and like rub it into your face. Sorry, you just put it in your hands, you rub it into your face, it'll dissolve all your makeup, and then you like wipe it off, wash it off, all that good stuff. This irritated my skin so bad I stopped using it. I'm throwing this away. I wouldn't even want to give this to anybody. And I have like products from them, the Gommage. I really like that. I don't know what is up with this one, but it does not agree with my skin, so we're getting rid of this, okay? The next thing is this Lorac CC color correcting cream. I've had this for a really long time. I did use quite a bit because it's like down here. So I did use quite a bit, but I'm not using it, and it's just sitting there, and it's been so long. I think I've had this for way too long, so it's time to get rid of it. I need to, yeah, and it's only good for 6 months. Definitely had it longer than 6 months. This I know I've had for a long time, these two. And you're going to see a lot of these in different shades because for me, I find it really hard to find my shade. So I normally have to mix. So this is the Rimmel Stay Matte Liquid Mousse Foundation. It's Warm Beige 403. So it's 403 and 502. The Warm Caramel was too dark. The Warm Beige was too light, so I had to mix them. So it's like always a struggle with me with finding my shades. Now these here, this was my ride or die, my favorite, and I love this. It's the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Normal to Oily. I do have normal combo skin, oily in my T-zone, and then normal around the perimeters. This is in 330 Toffee Caramel, and this one is in 322 Warm Honey. Again, I struggle finding my perfect match. So, and my skin complexion kind of lightened a little bit with COVID being in the house every day. So all I would do is go to work, come back home, go to work, come back home. So yeah, these are the two, and I loved this. Ride or die. If you have not tried this, love this foundation. Highly recommend it. Now, this was the e.l.f. Acne Fighting Foundation, and I started using this way when I first started using makeup because I found with my skin, that was when I was not so big into skincare, and I started wearing makeup, and skincare is super duper 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 important when you're wearing makeup because you need that foundation to be right to be able to wear makeup. Like today, I've only been wearing powder foundations. I'm not wearing liquids anymore, so that's why I haven't been using these as well, guys. I've been sticking to powder. I live in South Florida. It is hot, It is in the 90s. It feels like the hundreds. It's humid. I mean, it's just nasty, okay? Or it's pouring rain. It looks like a storm. So yes, I've not been using liquids. Powder foundations is my go-to, and I don't need too much coverage. So I just use like a brush or sometimes a sponge, something, a big fluffy brush just to give it a little wash of color, which was kind of what I did today. So this was okay for a while when I first started out. So this is super old. It's time to get rid of. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte 24-Hour Longwear. It's in 109 Classic Tan. This was nice. It just never ended up being my favorite. I always mix this with something else. I think it was a little bit too full coverage. From what I can, it's the demi matte finish, but yeah, I think this one gave me a little bit too much coverage, and I don't like that. So I normally mix these, and then I had another one again. See what I mean? This one is the 108 Caramel Beige. So I was like in between the two, if you can see. Yeah, see, this was too light, this was too dark, so we have to mix. Oh, and I have another one in 110. Yeah, the struggle is real. I probably bought this one first and then bought the other one and then bought the other one. I kept having to do that. So this one is a 110 Cream Cafe. So I had 3 of those. Then this is the Coola Mineral Face Sunscreen. I've had this for a long time. I got it in one of my boxes. I think it was in Boxy or one of those. And I just really didn't use it. I didn't find it was matte. I didn't really like it too much on my skin, so I just didn't wear this much, and it's been now sitting around for way too long, so it's time to get rid of it. Yeah, and the expiration, oh, their expiration date is on here. It's 04/2022, so yes, we are already in June, so we passed that. So this one was another one I'm getting rid of, and once again, 2 shades. Yes. So as you can see, I love the drugstore. When I first started out, I didn't know much about makeup. I would just stick to the drugstore, get something, you know, trying out different things to see what worked for my skin. Again, I have oily combo skin. So this is the Covergirl Clean Matte BB cream for oily skin. It's 550 medium deep, and this one is 540 medium. So if you look at these two, again, it was just like not gonna work. So this one came out a little bit darker. This one was too light. So yes. Now this one here is a Seraphine Botanicals Apple and Balm Lip Glow Lip Mask, right? I love this thing, but for some reason on this one, the oil separated on it, and we had to stop using it because I ended up with strep throat, and I just didn't want to get sick again, so I just ended up throwing it away. But I love this one. This one is a really good one. I think we had this for quite some time, though. As you can see, it was almost done. So it was like already squeezed up. So we used quite a bit of this, but then, like I said, I got strep throat, and I just didn't want to use it anymore. This here, I can't even read what it says. This is a Flawless Finish Dual Powder in Flawless Tan. I don't even, oh, this is from Manicadar Beauty. I think this is a bronzer, very old too. Never use it. I think it was supposed to be a bronzer. It actually probably would be good for a transition shade, but too old, gotta get rid of it. This is the Kat Von D. This is the Super Brow 24-Hour Super Brow Liquor Brow Longwear Pomade. It's in medium brown. I really did like this. The packaging was super cute with her KVD. Problem is, it dried up on me. And I know a lot of people say that happens with them. I think they say you could put something in it, but it just dried up so bad. If you can see, it's like dry. But I did like this for quite some time, but I don't find that these give you natural brows. I just would use this pretty much to outline the bottom. Then I would fill it in with something else, but it still kind of struggled to blend it so it looks more natural, not like a harsh line. So I just got rid of it. This I've had a long time and I hardly ever use it, like it's separating. This is the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Water Foundation. I just never used it, honestly, because I stopped using foundation, so it's just been sitting there for quite some time. So time to get rid of it. This is the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Invisible Cover Foundation. Never use it. This has been sitting there forever. So, and I think it was a little bit too light for me too. So, time to go. This is the Iconic London. I had to use this for quite a bit. We got this, I think, in Boxy. It's the Sculpt and Boost Eyebrow Cushion in medium. And I really did like this. This was really a nice product. It has a nice mirror. The packaging was really nice. And it had like this little brush, and I'm probably going to keep this brush. I'm going to wash it and probably keep it. So it came with this little brush, a spoolie on one end and the brush on the other. And then it had the product right in here. But it kind of like, I used it up all the way. I really did like this. So I don't know if I'll repurchase it because I found cheaper things I like more and they're kind of pricey, but I'm definitely keeping this brush, okay? The next thing is this Sonage Glow to Go Glycolic Acid Peel Pads. I think I got this from FabFitFun as an add-on or something like that, I think. Or a Boxy, one of them. It was one of them. But it dried up. So this is it right here. I had it sealed. I don't know why it dried up, so that was disappointing. And I pretty much had like a lot left, as you can see. It was almost filled to the top. I only used a few of these, but it was a while before I went back to use them. So, oops, my bad. This is why I'm trying to go through things, get rid of stuff, give stuff away, put giveaways together. Yes, I just had my 2,500 subscriber giveaway with 4 giveaway winners. So if you guys are not subscribed, make sure you subscribe, put on the notification bell. I do tend to hide them in my videos because I want my true supporters to win. So make sure you have that notification bell on. So this is the Proactive Repairing Concealer. It has 4 blendable shades. Oh my gosh, guys. Look at that expiration date. I'm telling you, when I say I hate throwing things away, I hate throwing things away. It's August 2018. I know. I need to put my head down in shame. I really do. This was bad. And it did come with a brush as well to apply it. And I did use this quite a bit, actually. I just started using other things. But here is the concealers. So there they are right there. So you can see I kind of dug in there. So I did use this and get my money's worth pretty much out of this. So that's it, guys. That was everything. I used it all. I used some of these up, as you can see. Like, some of these were really low. Like this one here is pretty much almost empty. Like, it feels like it's like down to here. So a lot of these probably could pass for empties, but we're not going to. I'm decluttering them. So before we go, I'm just going to tell you really quickly about my makeup look, since this video is not super long. So stay tuned also for my empties that will be coming next. On my lips, I know my girl Julia B's Beauty know what I have on. It's my Dose of Colors Lippy and Date Night when I want a good red that's lasting. Very pretty. And this is like the perfect red. It has the blue in it to give your teeth that white look. Love this. Absolutely amazing. Love, 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 love this. So that's what I have on. I also, on my eyes now, I have on this Gerard Cosmetics. This is what I use for my primer on my eyelids. I am loving this. At first, I wasn't sold. I realized I was using way too much. Very, very little. This thing lasts a long time. I am never going to use this up, and I don't want to, because it's kind of liquidy, believe it or not. It's not that liquidy, but here it is right here, just to kind of show you what it looks like. You just take a little dab. I cut that crease and call it a day, and then blend it in. This works really good. This is what I have on today as my eyeshadow primer. Highly recommend. I also love my MAC Paint Pot, but I found that it was getting a little dry, and I don't want to go buy another one, and I already had this one, so I was using this, and I fell in love with it. So definitely highly recommend that one for sure. Now, on my eyes, I have on, and if you guys saw the first one of the declutter video, I was decluttering a few of these palettes. So I said, let me use them in the video for you guys. So first I started out, actually, I used this one. I had this one in the declutter pile too, and I said I was going to keep it. So I only use this color right here for my inner portion. So that was the only color I used from this palette. I really like this palette, but it's all shimmer, so I normally mix it. But this one is a really nice palette. So I did use that. And then afterwards, I went in with this color here, Heat. So I went in with Heat right here in the inner portion, and then I went in with Everglade on the outer part, and I did use Wynwood and South Peach. South Peach for my transition shades. So I love how it came out. Super duper pretty. Now that was on the top lid. On the bottom, very disappointed. I used this Laura Lee Los Angeles, the one I said I wanted to keep because I had no palettes from her. Quite disappointed. I used this blue Damage Control. Guys, where is it? You don't hardly see it. It like went away. And then I used Karaoke. I did put it with this though. I put this liner down on the end. So that's why this blue is a little bit darker. But this blue Damage Control is like gone. It looks like I don't have that on there, and I had these 2 blues on there. And I use this this Super Gel Intense Navy liner, and I think I got this from Shop Miss A, and it's actually a pretty good one. It's not the best I've tried, but it's not bad either for the price. So I think I'm going to end up trashing this now. For the inner portion, I did start using this NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil Crayon in Milk, and I put that on my inner portion just to put the shadow on it because it sticks better for me, and that has been working. And then for mascara, I didn't do too much today. On the bottom, I have on this Benefit Roller Lash, and I do like this. It's good for the bottom and the top. I'm trying not to buy any others until I use up what's in my stash. And so I don't have my Essence one that I love. And then I use this one on the top, the Max Factor False Lash Effect Max Out Blue Primer. My girl Julia B's Beauty sent this to me, and I have really been enjoying it. And I did put this one over it on the top. So on the top, I have these 2. On the bottom, I just have this one. Then I did go in with this. So I know you guys have been probably going nuts. Everybody's talking about the eye method, eye method, eye method. the stamp. So I will say, if you're a beginner, you need help with your stamp, it definitely helps. However, I find it's too short, too thin. Even with mine, like I like a small one. I had to extend it because it's a little bit too much, but it's great for a guide. The packaging is cute with the pink and the gold, so it's nice. And this is the pencil. I will say the liquid liner, I will say that the short side, which is this side, actually dries a little shiny, and I do not like shiny. I like my eyeliners to be matte up there, so I wasn't a fan of that. This one is a little bit better, but sometimes it has a little problem going on the glosses. So, I mean, take it for what you will. It's not bad at all, but I just wanted to tell you my opinion on it because I know you're probably seeing it everywhere. But guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. We're going to wrap it up. If you did, give your girl a thumbs up. Subscribe down below. Let me know what you think about the makeup. Let me know what you think about the declutter. I feel so bad, but it was time, guys. They're like expired. Had to get rid of it, okay? I had to. So I hope you enjoyed it. And don't forget to subscribe down below and press that notification bell so you'll be notified of any future videos. And I will see you all in my next one. Bye, you guys.